guys, welcome back to Fumbles and Fame. I am your dungeon master for the evening, DM Ben, and tonight I have a special cast that includes Fausto.
Hi, I'm Fausto, and I will be Zardos, the Trident Barbarian, devout follower of Poseidon.
Indeed, you will. And we have Kevin.
Evening, everyone. Tonight I will be Everall again, the Tempest Cleric of Thor.
Indeed, we have a special guest tonight. Why did the names not get changed? We'll have to sort that out very quickly. Indeed, playing a new character soon to be introduced, we have Ken.
Hello, I'm Ken. I'm gonna play the pirate Erdon Fenegweir tonight, and you'll see more about them later on.
Indeed. And then, of course, we have Sten.
I'll be playing Gak, the Arakokra Ranger.
And last but not least, not ever least, we have Eric.
Who is playing Ayu Justiliana, the group's druid and tiefling.
Indeed, indeed. And let me just fix this battle screen real quick. There we go. That's better, because one thing you would have noticed is that our brave heroes here are actually now level 9. Hey! Woohoo! So guys, it has been an extraordinarily long time since our last game. In part due to the fact that it's just been that holiday season, and players' availability has been a little bit limited and whatnot. And then, of course, Yorit has been performing his husbandly duties, attending baby lessons and whatnot. So we can't really fault him for that. In any case, before we proceed, it's important to note that here on the channel, despite the fact that we love Wizards of the Coast products and Dungeons and Dragons, we are not officially affiliated with them or their mother company. So this is just a fan project, and that's the capacity in which the channel is focused. When last we left our heroes, they had actually become trans-dimensional travelers of a sort, because after having been buried alive in the ancient tomb of an ancient dwarven king, they found themselves in a dire situation where an ancient foe, the Faerun, these psychic evil enemies, were made an appearance, and there was also this kind of terrible miasma that was sapping their life force. However, after defeating their foes and reclaiming some of the lost treasures of Basilma, our brave heroes found a portal that took them to a completely different world. In fact, to a world known as Asgard. And there, Everall met with the wife of his deity Thor, the goddess Sif, and to cut a long story short, they took a journey through Asgard and finally found a way home via the Rainbow Bridge itself, Bifrost. And as they returned to Toril, a huge, big hole has been created as the Rainbow Bridge lands them back in the Water Temple. And much to the surprise of the Knights of Samular that have sort of like fortified the area, where they've... we're not expecting an entire huge big hole to be bored into the ceiling. So it's a rather dramatic entrance. But our heroes feel refreshed, braver than ever, and a little bit surprised to see the Knights of Samular standing, not with Grazak, who it would seem has returned to the headquarters of the Knights of Samular, but with a new person. And go on, Ken, why don't you describe your character?
And you see a ragged guy with a big, raggedy black beard, all kinds of trinkets and gems woven into it. A lot of effort, it seems. There's a lot of effort put in it. You see maybe even the shine of grease reflecting the light off of it. He looks like a person with a big hat on his head as well. Carries what seems to be a trident in one hand and a hook for a hand in the other. On his shoulder is a sort of that looks like a parrot maybe, but there seems to be some sort of effect to it that it's not really a natural kind of parrot. Furthermore, there seems to be a rapier on his belt and a lot of raggedy clothing on him. A lot of the clothing itself also contains big gold necklaces with gems and emeralds embroidered in it. His chest piece is open, and you see like a big tuft of black hair coming out of that as well. And if you look at him move, you do certainly see, yes, exactly that. You certainly see a specific sway to him while he chugs from a wine or sorry, from a water skin.
Numerous skins, right?
There's numerous skins on his belt, at least. At least 4.
4 gallons. That's 16 liters worth of liquid.
Yes. And oh, sorry, there's also a 5th with water, but that's less of importance.
So, yeah, 20 kilos of weight. Nice. Hope it's worth it. But yes, you see some of the squires are a little bit shocked. And how do you react, Erdon, to this arrival that comes in a very marvelous fashion?
Ah, a man of the sea. I see.
You see a mighty blue-skinned warrior in front of you, brandishing an anchor.
Yes, this indeed. I have an anchor on my shoulder that I use as an axe. Shining with Nordic runes, it seems, right? Because it was enchanted by the Norse gods.
Well, no, by the power of...
Well, by the dwarven...
the dwarven king,
dwarven.
yeah.
Yeah, it's all the same to me, Norse dwarves. Runes,
Yeah.
right? So
Runes, yes. And in
they
fact,
all come from the sea.
Zardas looks carefully at Erdon, and maybe you've seen this guy around somewhere. Like, he definitely looks like a sailor. Like, you've seen him in a port somewhere, but you can't quite place it.
Can I place this guy? Because I'm the sort of person that remembers faces.
Well, a blue face with gills.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
You're
kind of
not,
hard
you're not
to
the first
miss.
one.
It is true, I am not the first one. I am the only one.
Zardas is a name that you have certainly heard of before, but particularly a ship that went down some time ago, and you presumed him lost with the ship.
Yes,
Well,
the
that's a-
unthinkable.
It's a Titanic thing.
So I raise an eyebrow. I say, matey, are you the one called Sawdust by any chance?
It is I, Zardas.
Last
Who might you be?
me name be Erdon Fenegir, son of Erdon Fenegir, to which I am looking on my travels. However, last me heard of ye is ye went down with the ship some while ago.
That slight has been avenged. Tenfold, in fact.
Ye certainly be looking strong, my. And I look up and down, and I just shake my head a bit and take another swig.
Feast your eyes. I say.
So what
What brings you here?
exactly my question?
Or
The same. A person of the sea at a place like this is not something I would expect.
Oh, we are on a quest. We are on a quest to conquer the very elements. Since they have been, how shall I say, betrayed by those that believe they follow the pure essence of the elements, but instead they follow a corruption of the forces of nature. We are here to punish, but most important, slaughter those that follow these dark gods. And
Indeed.
if in the meanwhile we can steal all they own, that is only a plus.
Oh, that was my second question. What do you guys get out of it?
Glory, honor, and the occasional loot.
And
But
the
then again-
opportunity to dance the dance of the seven sharks.
When you present yourself in front of Poseidon, what is gold for a god? What you need to have is a satchel full of honor, valor, and stories to tell. This is what we seek. Well, what I seek. What do you seek? I look at that.
I'm just seeking to set everything back to the way it should be. I'm very, very tired of people messing with nature. And apparently I now have a seat of the gods to plant, but that's... First we gotta deal with the big problem.
She's our nature girl. And this here is Avril.
I just keep looking at Erdon, not really sure what to think about him.
I need 1 second. I need to restart my Discord. Sorry, 2 seconds.
Yep.
We killed him, boys. He's gone.
It's already gone.
Well, that's the
Yeah,
shortest
already
ever, a whole 11 minutes.
We need a few sharks artists. We need to hide this body.
Yeah.
It's the fumbles.
Yeah, we got a momentary jumble. Okay, and then we go. That was pretty quick.
Yes. Okay,
So,
but yeah.
your question was what I be doing here.
Yes. What brings you here?
I, as a traveler of sorts, have been looking for my long lost father for quite some ages. I do not know if you know the name Erdon Fenegir by any chance.
I think I just heard it.
Wait, why don't you give me a history check? Zardes?
Of course, history is my most powerful skill.
So, you and your father share a name?
They do. It is a name, like, now that he's mentioning it, Zardes, you do sort of recall a similar looking drunkard that you've met in port once or two. A dodgy bastard. Though you just know of him mostly. You might have seen him once or twice in your life, but...
Erdon! The cracked shell turtle, they used to call him.
Wait, you're talking about me or my father right now?
I suppose it was your father. Do you do the trick with the turtle shell?
No,
Then
you
it was
tell
your
me about
father.
this.
Then it was your father. Yeah.
Oh, I think we need a time to maybe share some good old wives' tales.
Of course, he say. If you have the drinks, I have the story.
And while you say that, I'm gonna take one of my flakons on my belt. I'm gonna take it off, then look at it, look at you, look at the flagon, put the flagon back, and put another flagon off, and give that to you.
Zadas takes the flagon and he says, you will learn something in your adventures with me, Erdon. Truth is a diamond. It has many facets. You just have to choose the one that you like the most. Boop. And then I drink.
It's some really good fucking rum. Like,
Ah,
really fucking good shit.
very well. But and this here is Gak.
Good to meet you.
Our resident bird.
You be a winged man. How does that work?
Yes, you noticed that very well. They
I've seen
just work.
creatures-
I fly with them.
Are you like the same as what happens when you combine if you get a dolphin with an elf, you get sea elves? So you are a combination of what?
I'm not a combination of anything. I'm an Arakocra.
I've seen a lot on my travels, but this is the first Arakocra I meet. Well acquainted, and I give a little bit of a small little nod.
Sure, I'm not back.
And then I look at the other two, and who are these?
My name is Everall. Not sure if you've ever encountered someone like me on your travels. I am what they call an air genasi. Ever heard about those?
I might have, because winds and elements is kind of my thing as well.
Up to.
I would say at least heard of them. I might have encountered at least some elementals, not necessarily you as a genasi. So I've heard of you. All right. You are a fine purveyor of the elements yourself. So this is why you are also in this endeavor of these elemental issues going on at hand.
Exactly.
Well met.
I mean, how can we not try to stop them? Right?
Well, it's all. I mean, if you have the time for it and you have nothing else to do, I guess. But
Thor put me here for a reason.
Or at least his wife did.
Well, he has to listen to someone.
again, well met. I hope you fare well in your endeavors. And I actually make. I don't know if there's like a symbolic gesture you can make to Thor, maybe, but I won't make that gesture at this point as well.
Just make a lot of noise with your weapons. He'll
Okay,
hear.
I'll just slam my my trident on the floor.
And I bang the hammer on my shield.
And who is this last person here then?
I believe the last person is Miori, who is not here.
Yeah.
Maybe it was maybe it was you. I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't know. It was towards you.
I already introduced.
Yes, that's true. Fails to.
Oh, that
introduce
all right.
That's alright.
So
Who's
he.
this last person? I'm still on you. Hello, I'm still here.
him.
Oh, you got
starting to feel the wine, it seems.
Muscular guy.
Yeah, Erdon has probably been early to his ROM, to be perfectly honest. And you can see that the squires of Samuel that are there, sort of, they've been on guard duty, they don't know what to make of all of this, but you also get the impression that they weren't quite 100% decided whether or not this guy was really trying to get into the temples to look for someone, or if he was trying to join the river bandits. They being lawful good knights. Odin looks a bit dodgy, you might say. But they seem to be a little bit more relaxed now that you guys seem to be interacting with them. And now that they've seen that it isn't just another elemental bomb that's gone off here, they're rather relieved. And
I can fix that.
and report to you guys that, in fact, there has been a fair bit of activity going on, and you guys have been gone longer than you thought.
Oh.
What news from the reader, Mark?
He says, "Well, sir,
Please, you don't have to call me sir. Master is enough.
okay, I'm sorry, master.
Don't indulge his ego. He's Zardus. Don't indulge his ego, please.
I'm quite new here. The thing is that the knights, we have started training recruits, but the cults, seem to be very angry about, your insurgency, and, they've started bringing these elemental bombs, and they're completely ravaging the valley now. The fire cult, dropped something off up north, and it's created this massive heat wave. And people, especially children and old people, they're just dying from the heat."
From the heat. It's the fire. Well, no fire can resist the quenching power of water. And
Does
so
this
we
mean
shall
you
bring
intend
it
to
them.
address them?
Oh,
Intend
yes.
to address it, we will.
Very good, Master Sardis. Very good.
Sounds like we need to.
Notice you feel like a slight little tap on your shoulder.
Yes.
These elemental cultists they're talking
Yes.
about. Yeah,
Mhm.
I need a word with them.
You need a word with them? What? Why?
I've been talking about looking for my father, and last I heard of him is that he was into some kind of gold deal, and this is about the 5th gold I've been trying to visit so far to try to find something out.
I see. Are you a priest, Erden?
Why would you think so?
Do you have the ability to speak with the dead?
I can speak to them. However, them speaking back would be bigger of an issue.
Then I suggest you are very fast when we meet this cult.
Yeah, I'm gonna set their flame out.
We will keep a few alive for interrogation or for amusement. We will choose after.
Or would I be able to tag along with you then if you intend to go in on this cult?
Would you be able? You must. We have drunk the same rum. This means we must go
Oh.
adventuring together or to a brothel. Your choice.
One following the other orders up to you.
Why not both? That's my thought exactly. Very well.
So perhaps might I suggest the cultists first?
Yes, let's do that. So you said the fire cult has been wreaking havoc in the north.
Well, yes. It would seem Master Everall.
Just Everall is fine.
In any case,
Emerald the Just.
It would seem
Not
that
just
in the absence of the other cults, the fire cult has grown rather powerful. We have not had many encounters with the earth or air cults. The water cult seems to be completely gone. But maybe it's just something to do with the fact that, water and fire balance each other out just a little bit, and now the balance is gone.
I guess it's time to kill them.
It's time to kill the cult.
Normally I would advocate a trial, but it would seem they have murdered rather a large amount of people. So perhaps it is swift justice that is required.
Yeah. Well, if any are left alive when we finish, we'll be sure to turn them in for a trial.
I think that's only fair.
Zada's giggles.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be so much of an issue. Somehow. So the question remains, however, how you guys might approach entering the temple, because you indeed know of 3 possible entrances now. There is an entrance on the northeastern side of the fire temple that leads from the earth cult, and there is an entrance on the southwestern side that leads to the the air cult. And you also know of a third probable entrance, which would be beneath the hill keep with the druids. However, you do know that last time you were there, the earth began to melt in the passage and sort of create a massive amount of heat to protect the retreating cultists and block the passage.
Which way would be closest?
From here, it's equidistant between the 2 temple entrances. Well, technically, where you probably appeared, you're probably closer to the earth cult, but the air cult is also not really that far away. It's negligible difference.
We will go through the Earth Temple.
Who will go through the earth temple? Okay.
Yeah. Let's do
Okay.
that.
In which
Based
case-
on complete random choice.
You find yourselves returning to the Earth Temple, and there is.
Excuse me, Master, if I interrupt you. I look at my fellow companion and I say, brave adventurers, do you still possess your Emix lances?
Yes.
You dig some out of like one of her mini pockets and puts them on.
I have
Do
them
you-
on my forehead.
All right. Do you also have them, Avril? Oh,
Sorry,
what?
what?
Your Imix lenses. We found some kind of goggles that allow us to see through fire.
Yeah.
Didn't we only have one?
I think there were several.
Yeah, there were. I think you had a bunch of them.
Yeah,
then
I
I-
think
then
all
I
of
still
the
have one.
fire cult guards were wearing them, or almost all of them.
Yeah, because I'm thinking that last time when we fought the fire club, they were like blocking us with walls of fire. But if we have these lenses, for example, Gak can shoot through it.
Yeah, exactly.
It
So
also
actually, I look at.
does darken
I-
your sight as well.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And also,
So it is a
Urden,
trade-off.
Does
Yeah.
it? How does it function with dark vision?
I shall have to dig it up again. And let's
maybe we have an
see.
handout.
Yeah,
So,
quite possibly.
I have it copied into my character sheet actually.
Yeah, but it's also there.
These
It's
goggles let you see through flame as if it were transparent. All fire sources shed light twice as far as usual. While wearing the goggles, bright light counts as dim, and dim counts as darkness.
yeah. So actually, if you have dark vision, it doesn't matter.
Well, it does because dark vision counts as dim, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a different kind. So if we go with previous editions, it's more like infravision or something, right? So let's
Low
just
light
say
vision.
Okay. Anyhow, what I'm
Yeah.
saying is, Erden, are you more of a melee fighter or more of a ranged kind of person or a spellslinger? What's your specialty, Erden? You just said yes, but to which
Yes.
one of my many questions?
Yes.
You keep saying yes, Erden.
R.
He's
Sorry,
everything.
if that's better. R.
I look at Erden. What weapons do I see on him?
I have a rapier on my belt. I seem to have like one hand replaced with a hook, and I have a like a sort of a short trident in my hand. But
All right. Okay, very well. Then
and I wear rags and tags and a lot of
Yeah.
like plates and gold on my body.
I understand. Okay, then one last question for Avril instead. Avril,
Yes.
between our last adventure and now, was some time passing by the end? Like a day or two?
Yeah, not too much longer, but maybe a
much,
couple
but
of
yeah.
days. Yeah.
Yeah,
Enough to
well,
have
no.
made
What
a
I would like,
difference.
what I would like is for Avril, if you can please cast a continual flame on this stone for me.
Sure, that should not be a problem.
Okay, very well.
And you're going to
Then-
carry the stone or throw it?
I'm going. No, I'm going to carry the stone, but for the moment, I mean, if we have a source of light, I'm going to keep it inside my backpack. But if I find myself without my companions and without light, then at least I have this.
Yes. Okay. I see.
I also seem to remember we were going to make a crown for Ayu and put a continual flame on it.
Oh, that's also nice.
Who be needing light? And I look around.
We
Yeah.
tend to go in many dark places, so if you have a way to generate light, that would be very handy.
I touch your anchor and it glows.
Ah, very well done, Urden.
Okay.
Very
so
well done.
that's a light spell, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So.
Possibly in a hue of light blue, or water
definitely.
green.
Definitely. This is
Okay,
the color I would give it myself as well. So the water green, bluish hue that
Very
the light
well.
shines through.
Very
Yep.
well.
There we go. Oh.
I think it's like 20 feet, so just double what you did.
Yeah. No, the scale's off here. I think so.
Well, it can be.
Because wait, yeah, that is supposed to be 20 feet. But... Oh, multiplayer. Let's try that. There we go.
Yeah, that looks more like it. Okay.
Yep.
Even though I have dark vision now, I will also use light on the shield I have.
All right. I will fix that as well.
Whoa, where's
Is
everybody?
my dark vision set as well?
Hang on a sec. It should have been.
Okay, sure.
I think I'm still GM, by the way, because I see a lot of stuff that I probably shouldn't see in.
That's very odd. Go into the settings and click rejoin this play. You probably just haven't reset it since earlier.
Sure. Because I don't want to see this stuff.
I don't want you to see it either. No, Gak's sight is not on for some reason. What was it? Something like
90 feet dark vision.
Yep, it's fixed now.
there you go.
Thanks.
Okay, so you guys continue on through a long passage that brings you around a corner, and you can all give me some perception checks.
Perception check.
Tis a shame.
Great. Well, I would say in general, you all can hear the distinctive sound of snoring, and then coming from somewhere in this direction.
Okay, let's try to be very quiet.
I try to be very quiet.
Yeah, no.
No? Okay.
Well, it's not a case of that. It's like, guys, you have lights, and they're in the dark.
Ah, alright. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. Then,
You
yeah,
you
that's
come around the corner, and you notice in the darkness a number of very large shapes, and
we
it
got
appears
ogres here.
that there are a combination of ogres and half ogres. So I would like you to roll some initiative up, please.
Very soon there will be half ogres and quarter ogres.
Oh god.
I have no valid token. How does that work?
Here, I see you. I see you there.
Yeah,
you
but-
Take your time.
Maybe it's not assigned to you yet.
you should be able to roll initiative.
Yeah, I rolled initiative, but it's
Yeah,
not.
first you have to click on the token and then
Yeah.
you initiative.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Do I re-roll or?
Yeah,
can
if you do
reroll it
this,
and
then we
edit
can
it.
correct.
You can just change it in the side bit. Yeah, sorry, I forgot you're fairly new to roll 20. There we go. So what was your original one?
10.
10.
I rolled a natural 1.
Feels bad.
Oh, that's right. You have a ridiculous bonus. Gak, your ranger preemptiveness has once again aided you, and you may now act.
Yeah, I will pop out behind the corner. There's one here. I will. Yeah, it's cramped quarters here, so I will use my old longbow.
You don't feel like being a Dark Souls character today?
That's my first shot. 20 to hit.
Sorry, which one were you going for?
The one here in the corner, down below.
Alright, yes, that one does look to be heavily armoured, but your arrow does manage to pierce its defences. So
Yeah.
that would
They're
be 20...
not humanoids, right?
No, they are giants, so that is 25
Okay. Yeah.
damage. Look, that's enough damage, honestly.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you mean enough to put him down already?
No.
Okay, yeah, no, because you said enough. Then next shot.
Who said rangers
12
and
does
shit?
that.
12 is a total miss. It just bounces off the metallic plates that this ogre is wearing.
First round of combat, so 3 shots. And that
Yeah, so
also
you're
misses.
embarrassing yourself in front of the new guy, but fortunately he can't
Oh.
see round the corner to see the result of those hits.
Yeah.
The
It
last
was
one,
good. It was
the
dark
last-
and everything.
the last one would not have even hit an ogre. It is now One comes
It's not the
storming
fact
out of the
that there's,
darkness.
not the fact that there's a new guy, it's the fact that the new guy's wearing all this shiny stuff and there's a lot of light around. Blinding.
This guy is gonna make a move to here and positions itself defensively. Zodus.
All right. Seeing that they are this big and this many, and since Zadas is not only strong and beautiful, but also smart, he will chuck a couple of javelins to the same guy that got wounded.
Yep.
And here we go. Whoop.
The hell?
So I don't know if a 14, 18 hits.
An 18 will hit, but a 14 will not.
14. So it's 8 points of damage. And
Oh,
then
okay.
I will move here. That's it.
Okay.
Come
Okay.
and get me, fatties.
I just made a boo-boo with that guy, so I needed to fix it. And he's disappeared from the thing, but he was before you, so... none. Did the token wrong before, sorry.
Yeah, he had an 18.
And... where'd he go? The 12 one. No, not that one.
Yeah, he didn't appear.
Oh, it was this one. I rolled it again for the wrong one. And that pretty much puts it in the same position, right?
Yeah. Everil.
Everil, yes.
Yes. I will join Zadas over here. And let's hit him with a spiritual weapon.
All right.
Nice.
So you summon
So a
forth
17.
the spectral hammer of Thor.
Yes. Oh, and let's.
So we have Poseidon, we have Thor. What else do we
Okay.
have?
Oh,
All right.
you don't want to know.
The 17 is just a hit, so 6 force damage.
And then I will use my action to dodge.
Okay. All right. The half ogre here steps down, and he is going to throw
So,
a javelin.
by the way, stupid. Can I interrupt for 1 second?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is because it's my own line of sight, but so I can only see stuff that's within my own line of sight.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay. So I should just check out the stream so I have a little bit of an overview.
Well, that's what your
Well, okay,
character
but,
can
you know.
see.
Yeah.
You hear javelins and ogres,
Mhm.
but yes, one for Zardus. A 10 is gonna miss, and he steps back. The next one's gonna drop down, and do one on our Air Genasi cleric. An 18 will miss thanks to the disadvantage, correct?
Yep.
Then he too will step back, sorry. And it's Io's turn.
Well, I can't really see what's going on, so I'm gonna have to shimmy my way forward, peek around. How tall are those things here?
How tall are what things?
The
The
ceiling.
corridor.
Okay, I can just double check, but I think... Sorry?
Stay with us, Ben. Stay with us.
They tend to be 15 feet. Oh, God. I don't know what
Okay,
that was
homie?
all about. Yeah, I think so.
Alright, I'll fly in just above Gex. I'll
15
peek
foot
around.
high. Yep.
Alright. That should be enough room for me to fly just above, peek around.
Yep. You can certainly get past your friends. The room itself. Let's see. Yeah, 15 foot high. So these
Alright,
guys can reach you though, from that height. They're so huge.
that's fine. I'm gonna frostbite this.
The one in the corner or the one?
The one kind of just left the hammer. I
Yeah,
can
okay.
just
Where the
barely
hammer
see
is.
his- Yeah. Let's make a con save. We'll take no damage.
All right. So he makes a Constitution saving throw, and he gets a
That's a
6. So
5
5
damage
and.
and disadvantage on the next weapon attack.
All right. So let's just put a little red dot on him so we remember.
And then
I'm
I
so
go
not gonna
back to hiding
remember.
in the corridor.
All right. The armored ogre in the corner. Let's see. Do they have reach? They do not. Fortunately for you guys. He 1, 2, 3.
Come and get me, fatty.
He can just get there, and yes, he will get you. Well, try. He swings a great club, but the tight quarters force the massive weapon to miss. And our pirate fellow sees a blocked corridor ahead. Actually, you know what? This corridor should probably actually be 10 feet wide. Thinking about it.
Oh, really?
I think so. All of the corridors otherwise are 10. It's just a case of...
Would make sense.
There's so much wall attached to this one wall, so I don't want to take it out. But I can move you if you want to move past them. So you can, in theory, like get...
I like we have a square behind us.
yeah,
So
so it could
behind
be like
Avril.
there.
Okay.
Essentially.
Yes.
Nice. Oh,
yeah,
that's
but now I
very
can't
fair.
see.
No, I know. Sorry, you were there somewhere, right?
But yeah, I would try to go behind Avril.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll just do this so you can see from the hammer. Oh wait, it doesn't have sight.
Yeah, I
Yes,
see
it does.
enough.
Yeah.
Just put yourself on Avril, and then you know that you are behind. Yeah, like that.
So there's a big guy in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yep. Looks like I've lost everyone.
Oh.
Hang on a second. Seem to be experiencing some difficulties here. A toll the dead on this guy. It would seem. I don't know if you guys are hearing me, but all of you are frozen for me. And it would seem the stream is still up at least. There we go. Getting something back now.
Right.
So a toll the dead, which is a Constitution saving throw, right? Or is it Wisdom?
This better?
Wisdom.
Yes, Wisdom. There we go. All right. So he rolls a 0 on
Double
his
0.
Wisdom. So as he is injured, that would be 2d12 necrotic.
Yep.
Wait, why does it... How does that... Oh, wait, I have to use it on my other...
You have to use it from the attacks on
Yes.
your first page.
You can also type in chat /roll space 2d12 and press enter, and it will roll the dice for you.
Yeah. Or up on the left, there is a die roller.
Yes, that will work. So 11 points of damage.
Yep.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move as far back as I can.
Well, you're certainly out of reach with them in front of you, so you're good. where you are.
Yeah, still, but I don't want. I mean, if there's a line of sight to be broken, then I would want to use it.
You've moved at least 5 squares, so you're not going to be able to get out of line of sight.
Then I'll stay.
Okay. In which case, it's the half ogres, and you hear one of them trudging forward. And does anyone speak giant?
Giant, you say?
Don't think
Yes.
I don't know.
You
guy.
understand barely the words. You move in the way. But you do hear giantish footsteps running off into the darkness and calling out in common, "Under attack!"
Okay, guys, this is where we stand. This is where we fight.
Again.
Again.
Hold your
Gak.
ground.
He is a bit close right now, so I will draw my longsword instead.
Well, you could be behind Avril.
Yes,
There is a
but he
square.
would
Yeah,
get
yeah.
an opportunity attack against you. However,
Yeah.
however, you will have some protection from that corner, obviously.
Now I will just slash at him.
Okay. In which case, it is he who has the cover, and an 18
Okay.
will miss.
Wait, do I have to roll with disadvantage then, or is the cover
No, it's
just
not disadvantage. He just has additional
Yeah,
cover,
okay. Okay.
and that will
Yeah.
definitely be a miss. Instead of just
Nice, got
hit
that
your
injured.
funny bone on the way back through.
It was nice damage, though. But pity.
It would have been. And that is the end of your turn, which means it's the other armored ogre who's also like, move out of the way! And seems to ready in action. Zardas.
Yes, he's about to move out of the way. Don't worry. And and so I guess
pick him up and
since the place is on alert, I will rage. Tsunami will fill my brain, and I will recklessly attack this guy in front of me
Alright.
with rage and divine fury. And let's go. I'm a class 23 for 37 points of damage.
That's definitely going to hit. And your second attack?
And second attack without the divine fury. 29 points of damage.
So, the ogre stumbles down, dead, from where you have used a reborn orc splitter, and now you have a massive body of an ogre between you and the rest of them.
Okay, since I killed something, what is he now? Difficult terrain?
Difficult terrain indeed, yes. So just
Okay.
cost twice as much.
Yes, so I will step on him as if he doesn't exist, and I will put myself here and I will attack the ogre because I have an additional attack since I killed something.
You do indeed, yes.
And here we go.
The ogre, half ogre seems
It's a crit, Poseidon, and it's 44 points of damage.
Too bad you can't chain those kills.
And then I will step here back and I will look at the other guys and I will say, now there is place, come forward. And that's me.
Alright, Everil.
Yes. First things first, of course. Let's try to hit him with the spiritual hammer.
A 23 will definitely hit.
8 force damage.
Yeah.
And then I hit my own hammer against my shield. Come forth, Ice Storm. which will be
Yes.
somewhere around here, which will have all 3 of those guys. What?
Oh, Ice Storm, sorry. Yeah, okay. All 3 of those guys. Alright, and it's a dex, right? Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
So I will get them all to roll a dex saving throw. That is not so great. They all take full damage. So that's 20 points of damage each.
Yep.
But as quick as the ice storm came, it has left.
Yes, exactly.
Alright.
But it's difficult terrain.
It is difficult terrain, indeed. So now they're going to actually just throw javelins, I think. Because we're not being tricked by you! That's an 18 towards Zardas.
That's a miss.
And it will be Ayu's turn.
Gonna shamble forward. I need someone. Not moving forward. Can't really see anything. I'm gonna.
Well, if you just move on top there for a second, so.
Oh, I can see stuff now. Shall ice knife it?
Ice knife, okay.
Ice knifing. Yeah.
Between these two.
One just. Yeet.
Oh, we cut out at the end there.
For now, I don't want to go through any higher level one.
Yep. Okay, so another
That
deck
did not
save.
roll hit. So let me quickly do that because I do have to roll to hit and then it's deck save.
Well, they'll both be taking the cold damage, which you haven't rolled, right? And a 17 will hit both
no.
of... which one were you trying to hit?
Bottom one.
Okay, so that hits with the piercing, and then please roll your cold damage.
Should roll here in a second.
Alright.
There you go.
So that's a total of 14 points on him. He's still up. The other guy takes 8. And we move on to Erdon. Unless you... Sorry. Yes. Okay. Of
Everyone's
course.
gonna move my token up here so he can access his token.
I'm gonna look up to Zara and say, "For Fire Temple, it's goddamn dark in here." And I scuttle forward next to Zardas, but I still can't see.
You can't see? What do you mean? Don't
I
you see my light?
Yeah, but that light isn't enough. It's 20, so I barely see the dead one in front of me, in front of us around the corner.
Don't you see
Well,
the
they-
one in dim light?
Nope.
That's bizarre. Why would that
That's weird.
be? It says here you've got sight.
Yeah, but as you said, the squares are 20 feet, so 20 feet from Zardas is to
Yeah, but it's 20 feet
there.
bright light.
This
and
is
then
this is
Yeah.
40 feet.
yeah, but this is dim light, so you still see.
Yeah.
Do you
No.
see on the map?
This is 20, and this is 40, so I can only see up to here.
No, my friend. So
No.
do you see the bright light?
The bright light is up to here.
The bright light is up to to here.
Yeah, for me the bright light is only 10 feet as well.
No, for me it's 20.
Yeah.
It is 20, but the squares are double, as Ben said.
Yeah, but we've adjusted for that.
Oh, this
No,
now I can
each-
see.
The double squares are the thick ones.
Okay, yeah, indeed.
All right. Okay, now this makes sense. Now it's actually now I can see. Okay. So this is 10, 20 feet. And I will...
I think I know what it is. The multiplier was changed on the guys that got the light, but it didn't help other people see.
Ah, okay.
That does help a lot
Yeah,
of things.
that did fix it for me.
Yep.
These guys were
thought it was supposed to be
throwing javelins, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I
yes,
will
and they have battle axes, giant battle axes.
I will shout to this one. Hey, isn't it a better idea to hit from the floor? You know, you're a bit more relaxed position that way. And I will cast Commanderman. So he goes prone. I want to.
You want to command him to go prone. Okay.
Yes.
So he will need to
Grovel, I
make
suppose.
a wisdom saving throw, I guess.
Yes. For DC 15.
Oh, he is smart for a half ogre, but he goes prone. So,
Fail.
He fails.
Yes, he fails.
He's smart, but he's not very wise.
He's not really that smart, to be honest.
It's basically a grovel command that I give him.
Yes, he is now prone on the ground, which will make him easier to hit for those of you in melee and harder to hit for Gak.
Well, I think it happens in his turn.
Yes.
And I will
Oh, you
move-
mean on his turn he'll act?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll move back here.
Alright. You move back there, and it will be the half ogres. So the one up here will move in here and try and hit Zardas. Actually, you know what? They've been trying to hit Zardas. He will try to hit Mr. Pirate. And that is a 10. So the javelin goes soaring past you and miraculously misses everyone, despite the confined space. You hear fading footsteps in the distance. And Gak, it is now your turn.
Yes, I will move here into the corner. I finally have a good line of sight. This one is lying down. I will aim for the armored one.
Very good. A 13 will miss. A 25 will hit.
For 9 piercing.
It pierces him, but he's still up. And it is his turn, and in fact he is a little bit angry. And yes, you see torches in the distance lighting a hole. That's what it is. So there's this flickering light coming from beyond. He is actually upset, and he's going to charge forward. And he's going to go for Zarda since you felled his friend.
Yeah, you have advantage, but you miss.
17. Well, actually, a disadvantage from before.
Ah, okay then. Flat.
And he is actually going to try and back out, provoking an attack of opportunity.
But these are my favorites.
Ooh, this I like. I smack him with my hook, and lightning comes from it. Ooh.
You create lightning from your hook, but realize that
It's gone.
his head is already on the floor. And the lightning just surges into his body, and it goes like...
Why going away? Why?
They're not intelligent.
All right, then I guess singing a body song, I will move in. I'll say, hey guys! I will attack first this guy here. I'm a class 23 for 27 points of damage.
Yeah, he's gone.
And then I will attack the guy next to him. I'm class 18 for 28 points of damage.
And this battle is over.
Chop, chop, chop. And then, so I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I see that coward? But I can't get him with a javelin, I think. Let me see. 120 feet. No, it's too much. But I think I think it's okay because like the
distance
ruler is
double.
counting double, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. Why not? I'll throw him a javelin. I don't think I can kill him, but. Come back, you idiot! I'm class 22 for 10 points of damage.
Yeah, you do 10 points of damage.
Yes.
Um,
And I'm done.
you are done. For now, the initiative.
It's also gone. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So
Alright.
he actually got a bit further than that, to be honest. But in any case, you find yourselves, so that you can sort of like get your bearings here. You find yourselves in a partially collapsed L-shaped chamber. The floor is covered in shards of rock and bone, and a rough 5-foot wall separates the two halves of the room. Again, you find yourselves with the familiar dwarven architecture. And you actually see that a tunnel leads deeper to the west, and in the shadows there are these armored looking stone figures, and beyond them torchlight. And you do also notice that there is the glitter of a silver and mother of pearl box amongst the rubble in the northeast corner of the chamber.
There's something glittering.
There is.
Then there's only one way that Urdon's going.
To the shinies.
Yes.
How predictable. What about you others? Are you trying to give chase?
Shouldn't
to this?
we run after the ogre and kill him before he... Especially you, Gak. Why don't you fly super speed and nail him before he goes farther?
How far was he already? He was quite far, I think. I don't.
I can
know
still
if
see him from here, so I think if you do a move with your flight, you will see him and
I'll-
kill him.
Yeah, I can do that. I can
I
fly
see him.
100 feet.
I think even 50 is enough. Then you can also shoot him.
Yeah, as soon as I have line
Just
of
come where I
sight.
am, yeah.
Yeah, that's line of sight. Can I try to?
Can you try to
Ben?
what?
To shoot at him?
Yeah, if he's in range.
Yeah, my range is 600 feet.
Well, your
rifle.
range is 150, and then it's disadvantage up to 600 feet.
No. I have,
Yes,
So you're a
sharpshooter.
sharpshooter.
His range is 600 feet.
Yeah, so that strikes him.
Okay.
Feels bad.
And he falls dead.
Okay.
Okay. That well, that looks like that did it.
So Zadas wants to put himself here and keep an eye on the corridor in case something arrives from the corridor. While then I say to the others, okay, look, search what you want to search, and then we need to move fast.
Alright.
I'm looking at the shinies.
You're looking at the shinies. Okay. So you can find a box, and the potions you will have to identify later, but it contains... the box itself is worth 150 gold pieces and contains 35 gold, 17 platinum, 4 alexandrites worth 30 gold pieces each, and 2 potions.
Potions, are they marked in any way, or?
Nope.
No.
Then these will definitely pull my attention first, even though there's other shinies in it. I will pull the potions out, open them up, put my pinky in it, and taste it.
Okay. You can roll me straight intelligence, I guess, unless you are trained in either herbalism kits or poisoners kits or alchemist supplies.
Arcana doesn't help.
Need a hand with that? I'm trained in herbalism
You
kit.
can, I guess, use Arcana.
Oh.
So Arcana doesn't allow you to identify potions. It's sort
I
of
think
trial
for
and error.
potions usually it's just a taste tells you what they are.
Yes, a taste. You feel invigorated by the first potion, and the second one you see that your tongue and pinky shrink just a little bit. You hope that's not all that has shrunk.
I with these guys around here, I'm not gonna check.
But ahead you see that there is a dark hole containing niches, and in each niche a shadowy form stands to attention. And these look like they're statues of dwarven warriors, very ancient.
No, not again. Please don't be giant statues that come to life again.
Yeah, I give it a good look. Do they look like they have moving parts or?
Do the same.
So you want to investigate the statues?
Can I do that from where I am?
You can give me a perception check.
Perception. Perception.
I'll be looking at tiles here in the front of the.
Look at these rolls with my perception. I'm supposed to get it.
You there, bird guy. Before you go in, have a swig of this, and I offer you a drink of my one of my water skins.
Just water or?
This one actually contains water, yes.
Okay, good, refreshing.
And you can add a D4 to that perception check.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Liquid guidance.
That makes it an 11.
Yeah, very good. From what you guys can see, you're quite certain that this passage is safe and that the statues will not come alive.
Do
And
we
indeed
hear
this-
something? Like
you can
somebody
hear-
coming our way, or?
You can hear the fluttering of flame up ahead from the torch, like it's hissing and sputtering. But in general, no, you can't hear anything in the passage up ahead.
Okay.
You do hear in the far distance a sort of loud hammering noise, and you can sort of feel vibrations through the earth.
Ah, so maybe there was a lot of noise. Okay, guys, careful. Let's proceed then.
By the way, Zardas, I point at you because I haven't asked that water skin back that I gave you earlier, and I point for you to drink from it as well.
I will. Go.
And you get a D4 to your next ability check within the next little while.
And what does it do? Sorry.
You get a D4
It's
to your next
guidance.
ability.
Ah, okay, sort of. Okay, very well. That's the good stuff, Verdun. Okay, and I go.
Yes. I follow Salas.
All right, wait, please.
Ah, yeah, sure.
So you step here, and actually, Everil.
Hi, dwarves.
Hang on a second. Everyone, stay, please. Zardas goes ahead, and you miss a tripwire ahead of you.
Ouch.
Yes. And a great axe comes swinging down on top of you. So let's see. A 22 will hit.
22 is a hit, yes.
So you get hit in the shoulder for 7 points of damage.
Ah, watch out! Oh, damn.
Everil, However,
Yeah.
as you are passing, you think there's something odd about this niche that you pass by.
Huh. Let's take a proper look at it then.
Yes, indeed.
This one, right?
Which one, sorry?
Is the trap resetting, or am I okay now? Like,
You should be okay now.
all right, then very careful. I make a step back. I massage my shoulder. What did you see, Ebro?
I'm not sure. There's something peculiar about this niche. I just can't put my finger on it, and I put my finger on it.
There is a secret passage here.
Oh,
Oh,
And you feel like your dwarven thrower like just vibrate a little bit.
oh, steady boy.
do you?
There's something behind this, and I'm.
Shall I go in?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, also, Ben. Apparently, I have a 60 feet dark vision now because of the lock of Sif's hair.
That is true. So if we do this,
I'm gonna
Touch.
stay behind Zadas as soon as he starts moving somewhere, so
Okay.
I'm always on his ass.
that's
She
a bit
said.
disturbing, but you find a vault containing two dwarven sarcophagi, elaborately carved with runes and bas-relief images and of sleeping dwarves. And,
No more traps.
not that you can
Can
see.
I carefully go.
Can
An
I
unlit.
read the runes?
Can I finish first?
Yes.
Please. An unlit brazier sits in each corner, and a brass censer hangs from a chain connected to the ceiling in the chamber's center. And you can read the Dethic runes, and they read, "Rest well, Findan Stonemender, dream of hammer and chisel echoing in your halls." And the other reads, "Beloved Gitte, heavy are the hearts of all who knew ye."
So first thing I know,
Goaltender might be interested in this find.
You may indeed.
first thing I'm gonna do is light these braziers and say, finally some additional lighting in here. I'm gonna light all the braziers, like snap in my fingers a few times.
Okay. You
are-
like.
A man of many talents.
Indeed. Surprising talents, you might say.
Well, okay, they're tombs. I guess we should leave. I mean, these are dwarves, right?
They are.
I mean,
Dwarves of Basilma, no doubt.
what was our point of view about tomb raiding?
Only when
None of that.
Bruldentar is around.
Oh, no, okay, very well. Then,
Can I do a quick look over among this party to like perceive so far what I've seen and what their skill set might be a little bit?
Sure. Roll me an insight check.
Sure.
So you have definitely noticed that both Ayu and Gak are capable of flying. You
because they have wings. I mean,
also have wings.
what is
Wow,
this?
shocker.
Is this
Oh, he-
race
he is a
profiling?
bit-
What is?
He's a bit drunk, yes. I mean, you can pretty much tell that Everall has been using some form of divine magic with his spiritual weapon. A spell that you are at least aware of. Gak certainly, with the archery, is proving himself a sharpshooter, if nothing else. Ayu also was commanding magic, and then, of course, it seems like Zardas' way forward is always with his
He's a wizard.
personal might.
I'm a wizard.
He's a wizard, yeah.
I
My
look a bit
father-
around and
My
as
father
soon as-
called me Harry.
I try to see this a little bit and say to the guys, you know what, guys? Maybe it's a good idea if we need to look around specifically for something that you guys help me instead of me helping you.
Sure.
How do you mean?
And I just come look around with me. Just shine a light on where I need to look and hold away some rocks and stuff like that. You know. I have an idea. I might be a little bit better at investigating stuff than the rest of the party might be.
Very well. So you go
Alright.
forward.
You have my eyes if you need them. Fight away. Fuck you.
So let's start here, I guess, if you want to look around.
Yeah. And I want to
Sure.
do a good look around of the room, I guess.
Then give me an investigation check.
I
You
take
will
a good swig of my rum before I do so.
Yes.
Anyone care to help?
You have to have
Investigation.
the ability.
There's enough of you in there.
Yeah.
You have a 25. You are pretty certain they're sarcophagi, and if there's anything of value, it's in the actual sarcophaguses, the sarcophagi, and that it would take someone of considerable strength to remove them.
Okay, but they don't seem to be trapped or something along those
They
lines.
do not
That's
seem
more-
to be trapped.
Alright.
Or locked.
That's the biggest concern.
I-
Maybe
I-
thinking if there's anything to find is within these caskets.
Yeah, I think we should wait until we return with Brildentar. He's.
Yes, we're not here to loot right now. We are here to clean this place. When the place is
Yeah.
empty, we'll take
There
time.
has been an alarm that went off, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
the sooner we get a move on, the safer it will be.
Very well.
Lead the way.
Fair enough.
Is there a way to close this room again when we leave?
Hang on a sec. Yes, there is.
Okay. Yeah, let's close it again.
Okay. I look careful for more tripwires.
It seems only that axe in particular is,
Okay, very well.
and the might of Zardos actually snapped the tripwire in half. So,
Well done.
as you appear there in the torchlight, a
Yes.
volley of arrows come peppering towards you from out of the darkness.
Hey, if I rage, I'm not surprised. Like I have this power. Wait, I will. Where is it? Here. If you are surprised at the beginning of a combat and aren't incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn, but only if you enter your rage before doing anything else.
Okay, so do you wish to rage?
Are you surprised at me, or?
Well, there are 5 arrows coming out of the darkness towards you. So I guess you're
then, yeah.
surprised by them.
Then yeah, I wish to rage.
Okay. Alright, let's get some initiative going. And that would be there.
You also have alert. That's great. Hey man, we are the unsurprising party.
Well, I had to take. Yeah, I figured it was the best choice at level 8.
Why are you doing this, Ben?
Because it's easy.
I'm not
It's
a
not.
I am observant.
It's easy for me, it's all automated.
Yeah, I know, but look at that.
What?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Can it be automated per type? Something like that.
It's actually easier to do everyone than it is to do
Is
it
it?
individually.
Okay,
Yes.
That's it.
Select all tokens, right click, roll initiative.
Yeah, sure.
Fair enough.
Okay, so I say, where do I see these guys like coming from?
The arrows are coming from this direction. The thing is, you cannot see them. They are beyond your sight.
Okay, I just see arrows coming. So I say to
You are
Gap.
standing next to a torch. There's a second torch in front of you.
Yeah, I understand.
And
Okay,
so
so I just say to Gap, that way. I don't know how far he sees.
I see about as far as
Well,
the dead ogre.
it
Yeah,
does,
just go forward. I will
Wait a
cover you.
second. Does
my turn.
Gak have something that prevents him from being surprised?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm alert.
Okay. So it's just Everall. Is that
And
right?
me.
Okay.
I am also surprised.
And first round of combat. I still don't see any creatures.
That is correct.
Go the full 50, man. Then I'll come forward with you.
I wasn't flying yet, because I was still in the hallway. I tried not to fly too much inside hallways.
This is a bit
but
weird, the mechanics. Like, how does it work? You're not surprised, but what happens if they're hidden?
That you're not surprised at, they just have advantage.
Yeah.
I guess if they're hidden, I don't see them.
But in a surprise round, you don't get to act. Like, he gets to act.
It's
You
the
don't
first round of combat that you get the surprise round in instead of the old ones where you had a pre-round.
Okay.
I
you
will
still-
no, I will take the dodge action here because I don't see anything.
Okay. Everall then is surprised.
Yeah.
Zardas is not surprised and can take an action.
Alright, so Zardas will go completely behind the wall.
I think you do rage at this point exactly, right?
Ah, wait, I am raging now, right? So
Yes, you use your rage now to
then
interrupt.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wait a second. You passed by two guys
I did? Ah, okay.
that are standing in the shadows.
Yikes.
So basically, when I wait, so so I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I see these two guys, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so I look at one, and I will throw him a couple of javelins. I can reckless with thrown weapons, right?
I think melee weapon
Not sure.
attacks, right?
Wait, I'm going to click it. Look. When you make your first attack, you can when you make your first attack on your turn, doing so gives you advantage on melee attack rolls. Okay, no,
Yeah.
so only melee attack. Okay, then I will just chuck him javelin with rage though. Took. I'm class 18 for 8 points.
That will hit. Is it the one at the top?
It's the one at the top, but I want to see if my Divine Fury applies also to this. Divine Fury. When you're raging, the first creature you hit on each return with a weapon attack. So yeah, so Divine Fury adds 1d6 plus 4. So it's 8 plus 9, 17 points of damage.
All right. Very good.
And if he's still alive,
So that's an additional. Oh, he's very much alive. This guy looks tough.
it looks okay. So that's 17 in total. And then I throw him a second one,
Hang on a second.
and that's 13 points of damage. So 17 and 13, 30 in total.
Yep.
That's it.
He doesn't look happy about that. Erdon, you are surprised. Now, the first hobgoblin was firing an arrow at you, so... let's see. Thing.
That's a miss.
It is a miss. Are you are surprised? The half
Yes,
ogre...
I am.
Oh, he's dead. I don't know where that called. So, the Razor Blast, the one that you attacked...
Yes.
He...
He's not an hobgoblin, or is he?
No, he's not. I can do
okay.
this for you guys.
Hi, guy.
There we go.
With the hobgob?
So he looks like he's wearing a pair of these goggles that you mentioned.
Hey, we
cool.
can get Erd on a pair. Nice.
Yeah.
For your valiant contributions.
You can
And-
dress like the rest of the party.
Goggle gang.
You do. By the way, I do have an eye patch on.
It's
I mean, you
fine.
can have a
Mhm.
We'll
goggle
make you a
then.
yeah. We'll make you
You'll
like a
have to
goggle eye
modify
patch or
it into a
something.
monocle.
Yeah.
Um,
We'll like
this
rip them in half and like make it a goggle monocle for the other eye.
this guy has a
Sounds good.
flaming spear, and he's going to attack you with a two-handed, charging forward.
Oh, all right.
I've seen this in Dark Souls. This is good.
That's a miss, and that's a hit. That's 3 attacks.
3 attacks. That's correct.
Okay, then 2 of them hit. So 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. That's 13 damage.
All right. Another arrow comes flying out of the darkness towards you.
All right.
Another miss. And the second one moves into a flanking position behind you. And similarly stabs at you 3 times with a spear.
Fire against water.
Indeed. One of them lands, right?
You
The
missed
21?
Yeah, I didn't see that. Yeah, one of them lands, so it's 2 and 6, 8 points of damage. Okay.
All right. They have you surrounded.
Yes, they do.
And then there is a quick succession of... I'll just take these guys all at once. 1, 2... So those have advantage for 20 hits.
Yeah.
The
And
second
also the
sec-
crit.
Yeah. And
so that's
then
a
the
1.
captain has... he's going to use his leadership to inspire his allies.
All right.
Cool.
Actually, he'll move up first. No, he'll inspire them. Fair enough. So Gak,
Yes. Now that I reach the open space here, or at least a much bigger corridor, I will fly up. Is it also 15 feet
yes,
high?
15 feet throughout.
Yeah. Okay. So I will fly close to the ceiling and use my big bow that I need to draw with both hands. Let's see. Yeah, just the closest guy here.
Guy
by,
on top, man. That's
what?
the one. That's the one guy I wounded.
On top? Okay, yeah, I'll go for the wounded guy.
Rimtur Surbogi. Nice.
That's 2 shots that I
It's
get off.
literally just frost giant bow.
Ah,
I
nice.
don't know if yeah, the first one probably misses.
If 15 will miss, yes, but the second one lands, and
Okay,
he
that's
is human.
yeah, that's 19 piercing damage,
Yes.
and I will fly around here. Still have
Very
line
good.
of sight.
You do.
And also, I will shout out that there is more of these guys.
There are
Yeah.
indeed.
The amount of arrows I got stuck in my body, it's testament to what you,
And at this
what you were
point,
saying.
I am going to drop the hobgoblins down to the same initiative for simplicity's sake.
Is it true?
Yes.
Huh.
It's easier to roll and take away than it is to do new ones. So. Okay, that was Gak's turn. Everil, you are now aware of the combat, although you are kind of hiding behind a statue, so you
Yes,
can't quite see from where you are.
absolutely not. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm just gonna run up to there. Zadas, hang on! Okay, that's it.
Okay.
All right. I guess let's begin. So the
Indeed.
guy on top, reckless, of course. A 19,
That will hit.
32 points of damage.
Yep.
Second attack. A 14.
Is a miss. He
And
deflects
I
you with his
think,
spear.
that is all I have.
Indeed it is. But Erdon now has the initiative.
I will look around and see that probably most of them are most of the party members are looking towards the front. I will raise up my hands, both of them, and just behind Sadas, over about there, I'm picking right now, a fog cloud appears.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
A
Made my
fog
job
cloud, you
easier,
say?
Thank you.
So, let's see. I think we have some kind of effect for that, if I'm not mistaken. Fog cloud. Fog.
So just front of
It's 20-foot radius, right?
yeah, so that it occupies the area where they need to shoot through.
yeah, basically
Like
the whole room. Yeah, that's 20 foot radius.
And 10, 20, 30. I will also move up here. So yeah, basically that whole room. So that if they either have to come through or shoot through somehow. So good luck on that.
Okay. And you can sort of see the fog as it comes into that room. It's starting to like steam, but it has the same sort of effect. You can
Also
sort
the
of
fog-
like
It's also like this sort of greenish fog that you might see in over the swamplands at night.
yeah, but it is directly over these fiery cracks which interacts with the water. But the steam has the same effect.
Alright.
So the hobgoblins,
Yeah, that's it for me.
since you've moved and you've used your actions, as you mentioned, they're going to have to move up because they can't see anything. And they sort of like move into the fog area. Let's see. But they can't really see it too well. And the ones to the south, however, are going to do this thing where they step out and do volleys of arrows. And it's still within the range of their longbows. So I'm just going to say that they can see two people, Everil and Gak. So each of you will get 3 arrows.
But heavily obscured.
Those
Oh, no.
hobgoblins, but the corridor to the south, there are another 6.
To the south? Oh, there's somebody else to the south?
Yeah, I
Further-
shouted out.
Ah,
that
you
they
are
were-
looking at them. Okay, yeah.
So I'm not going to move them all out into the map, but they're doing a step out, shoot, step back behind cover thing.
Yeah, okay.
It's almost as if like there's been this group of people tearing through all of the other cults, and the fire cult has found out about it.
How
So,
did
Gak
they even
first.
find out about it?
Those are all misses, I believe, because they do not have
Yeah.
advantage. And then against Everall, a 21.
It's a hit.
So you get hit for 6 points of piercing damage as a hobgoblin arrow makes it through part of the chainmail between your plates.
At least I don't have advantage anymore.
They do not have advantage, no. So we move on to Io.
Well, I'm gonna step here. They're all the way down there.
They are.
I think I have a spell.
Oh, these are my favorite situations. Okay.
Hold on, let me check my goodie bag.
You can hear a lot of noise coming from down there as well.
Alright. Well,
Let's pull the whole dungeon. Leroy Jenkins!
I'm gonna put a wall of air up in that southern corridor.
Okay, so this will be able to deflect arrows, yeah?
Objects can pass through the wall. Loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upwards. Arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched by targets behind the wall are deflected upward and automatically miss,
Yeah.
unless it's like a boulder by a giant or something.
No, this will do. We'll stick in a.
Making choke points.
Right. There we go.
Yep, just fill in that entire hole. That's my turn.
Great. So you have blocked line of sight for them, which indeed does make it very difficult for them. Way to go with the battlefield control, guys.
Hey.
We move on to the razor blasts.
I was gonna use that spell in my next round as well.
Yeah, sure you were, Gak. Sure you were.
I got you, homie.
Since
Well,
there's
mine
no
is called
difference between the
Windwall,
initiatives,
but-
I'll just move them at the same time. So they will just move out of the fog cloud. Oh, no, we can't do that. Alright, the question is if he's on the edge there or not. Where is the circle? He's probably just included, so I'm not going to give them advantage for flanking at this point, as the steam and fog gets in the way. This guy is going to attack Zardos. This guy is going to divide his attacks between Zardos and Erdon.
Command me, bro.
So first the 3 on Zardos.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
And that's a miss. You were recklessly attacking right there.
Yeah, but the advantage is advantage. Is,
Well, isn't a 22 a hit? Oh, wait, right, yes. Advantage, disadvantage. Well, yes. And the second one on Zardos.
miss.
Second one on Zardos. That will hit. And the third one misses Erdon. And we move to the Hobgoblin Captains. So this one will move up into the fog. This one will also advance. Actually, it's going to inspire its troops as well, since it hasn't done so yet. And then move up 30 feet.
What, did we attack the officer quarters?
They're just led. Gag.
Yeah. Okay. No, I actually was just reading my wind wall. So, but in that case, I will keep shooting at the guys that are fighting here. The ones that
Well,
are not
this-
in the steam cloud.
Yeah, exactly. So really, only the Razor Blast closest to you does not have any cover.
Okay, the closest one then. That's
That will hit.
22 piercing
Yes.
and 17 piercing.
All right. 2 good hits. Then, unless there's anything else, it's Everill's turn. You can only see one enemy.
Yeah. Can't I also see the ones below here? Because there's a lot of.
Oh right, yeah, it's just the
Fire.
wind, right? Yeah.
You can see through it.
Yeah.
From one side that you can see through and the other not?
No.
Or how does it
The wind wall you can see through. The fog you can't.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm. Okay.
So if this makes it clear. Let's
Mhm.
move to front there.
I will first up. So 1, 2.
I might just tint the wind wall so we can see it a little bit better. Got a tint.
I am just positioning myself for the next thing I'm gonna do, which will be next turn.
Okay. Zardos.
Okay, so the guy on top cannot see me,
He
Correct.
can't see you, and you can't really see him.
and I can't see him. Okay, so he can also not make me attack so because he cannot see me.
That is true.
Okay, then I go here,
To move
and not
into
recklessly. And not recklessly, I will attack the guy in between me and Erdon.
flanking. Okay.
And let's see what happens. A 22 for 36 points of damage.
That will do it.
And damn, and a 14. That's it.
All right. Erdon.
Wait a sec. Oh yeah, cool.
Oh, yeah,
I'll go for
sorry.
it. No, I'll go for it. Go.
I'm gonna do what I should have done earlier. I'm gonna say, "You filthy beast, go help that flying guy over there." I'm gonna send off my parrot onto Gak to continuously take the help action on his initiative turn, because my familiar can do that.
Okay.
He has his own initiative turn, so I don't know if you probably have to add a token for it because he
No, we'll
still
just
can't
move
get
him on
killed.
your turn to not complicate things.
Sure. Well, he's taking the help action on Gag each turn, so that's it.
Okay.
That doesn't cost me
Okay.
anything. So, and then I will, because they were poking in and out of my fog cloud, from the left of the cloud to the right of the cloud. Birds on top of birds. A big crash of water starts appearing. For a
Ah,
tidal wave that crashes from the left of the right through that entire room in a 30-foot line. So I think everything should be in there almost.
The tidal wave to the left.
It goes from over there to there.
Okay, great.
10, 20, 30 feet.
So they have to make deck saves.
Yes, deck saves.
good to see I'm not the only one with tidal wave anymore.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
So all but one of them it would seem. I'm just gonna. Actually, I'll just move the fog cloud to the map for now because it's just in the way.
So
I
it's
can do
20 bludgeoning damage or half, and prone or not prone.
There we go. 20 bludgeoning damage. Okay. So everyone will take.
My cloud's still up, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just.
Or
trying
actually,
to...
I don't know. It's probably got washed away by the tidal wave, right? I mean, a gust of wind and stuff also usually disperses it as well. So I guess a big crashing wave of water would.
Quite possibly.
Let me check the reading. Yeah, moderate or greater wind, at least 10 miles per hour disperses it. So I heavily imagine that this would disperse it as well. So I'll drop the fog cloud.
Okay. In which case, you will take out all. Damn, that was the bloody initiative hobgoblin, wasn't it?
Yep.
It's much easier to roll an initiative for.
It would have been if I kept them, Fausto.
Also, the water also disperses over all the cracks and it would extinguish flames and stuff. So I don't know what it does to the cracks into the floor and stuff.
Hang on a sec.
And it cleaned this filthy place.
Just let me remove the damage first, please, so I can get on top of this.
20 damage.
Yeah, there's
Bye,
one that's got
goblins.
one hit
Bye.
point left. And then the Razor
So-
Blast 2 also took that, so... Does it move them
So-
or anything? Yes.
Prone.
It knocks them prone, okay. So they're all
It probably
prone right now.
quenched this flame.
The flames are coming up from a lava vault, so no.
Okay. Alright.
But the
So,
water does
because
spill out on
it's
the
like-
floor.
It's because it's so hot, the water actually instantly vaporizes as well, and another fog cloud appears.
I like that idea.
I don't. Let's move on. The hobgoblins. This guy now can see, and he will get up and move
Oh wait, I
in.
can still move, right? I want to move up. That's the last thing I want to know.
Okay, sure.
What?
It's a wizard, not afraid of melee.
No, it's true.
He is got a longsword and he is going to, let's see. Great, he is within that. If that creature is within 5 feet of an ally. Great, so let's see. We want the. And it's just damage. So it's the same type. Slash. Alright, so he swings his longsword towards Zardas and misses horribly.
Yep.
The other ones are forced to move up. And you can just pass through the wind wall, is that correct?
You have to make. You have to make a strength saving throw or take 3d8 or half as much if you pass.
Does it require an action to do or just an attempt?
Just an attempt.
Okay, so I'm going to get a bunch of hobgoblins trying to attempt to get through. So I'm going to just...
The DC is 17.
Alright, strength check. Alright, so only one of them manages to push through. And get to there.
They can still get through. They just take damage.
Oh, okay. How much damage?
12.
12 if they fail, half as much if they pass.
Oh, good god.
They
So
are all
he
disintegrating
still
themselves.
takes half. Minus, what was it, 6? They did actually, they're all dead.
Keep going through the wall, guys. It's safe. The other way.
You just see these guys come through and you just see like the flesh shred off their bones and fly up into the ceiling.
Not even I, Zadas, can create such carnage.
I'm having horrible flashbacks to Nightmare on Elm Street with that bed scene where all the gore just shoots into the.
Alright.
But it is Ayu's turn.
Hey,
Please,
Gak.
not the guy.
Hey, Gak, didn't you say there were 8?
Well,
There were 6
let's
there.
Sorry.
produce flame on the guy in between Erden and Zardas.
Alright.
I don't have that set up to roll, so I'm just gonna roll normally.
You have advantage because of my help action on my beastie on you.
I
thought you said gag.
Oh, sorry, no, that was
Yeah.
gag.
Yeah, also, just to clarify, in order to help, your beastie must be in melee with target, not with the
Oh,
attack.
right. Okay.
So it won't help with the ranged attack then. By the sounds of
Okay.
it.
No.
Yeah, yes, if the bird is in melee with the target. So if the bird is here,
Ah,
help
okay.
getting-
Right, yes.
25 hit this guy.
Very good.
And
You
70.
hit him squarely in the face, and it seems to have no effect. It's almost as if he's immune to fire.
Well, that answers that question. I've been wondering.
really
why.
now are you really?
You're in
Well,
the fire.
It matters if
Did
they're
we need to
resistant.
test this?
Well, it does kind of matter, okay?
Okay,
If they're immune to it or resistant, then whatever.
Yeah,
I now know. Knowing is half the battle. Or something.
sure.
That's my turn, by the way. I've got
Yep.
nothing else.
The Razor Blasts. This guy stands up from prone. Good god, does he have anything to heal himself?
Cauterize your wound.
He does not. But you know what?
I
He's in
accept
perfect
for my
flanking
service.
position there for Erdon, so he's gonna do 3 spear attacks against him. 1, 2, 3. So that's a 23, a 24, and a 24 for a total of, let's see, that would be 16 fire damage and...
Actually, only one of those will hit.
Oh, you shield.
I do.
But there's 2 24s there.
There was a 23 and a 14, right? And I
No,
got...
It's with
he has
advantage.
advantage from flanking.
Oh, right. Then I don't even shield.
Okay, so they all hit, do they?
No, only the. Wait, let me double check. Yeah, they all hit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So 32 damage in total, unless you can reduce the fire or piercing.
Nope.
It seems we have found the weakness of the wizard. So, will you reduce
What?
your own hit points, or do you want me to do that?
Sorry.
Will you reduce your own hit points, or do you want me to do
Where
that?
do I do that exactly?
You select your token, and there where it says 66, you click on it, and then you just type in -32 and press enter.
The wizard has more.
There we go.
XP than me.
There you go. And the second one is also flanking you. So yeah, he'll drop 3 on you as well. A 21, a 25, and a crit.
Okay then.
Nice.
That boy.
You're so quick tonight, Falsto.
I used to do this for my other group.
So an additional 37 points, which I believe puts you down and
Yep.
bleeding out.
That escalated quickly.
It did. These guys are no joke, despite being quite wounded. The Hobgoblin captains are a little bit frustrated that their dudes are out of action. This guy's going to wade into combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can't get into a flanking position and attack you, so he's just going to swing his greatsword. And a 20.
That's a hit.
And since he is a hobgoblin, he does an additional 16 because he is has an ally within 5 feet that is engaged with you. So that's what, 10 points damage?
10 points of damage, yes.
Alright. Oh, he's got multi-attack, sorry. So he comes in for a second swing. However, this one misses.
Yep.
The other guy is just sort of staring at you angrily over the corpses of his allies, like...
Try.
Gak.
Advise him to look up.
Like, I'm not feeling your heat, man.
Yeah, a healing spirit on someone who's unconscious. Does that also heal them at the start of their turn?
Yes.
Okay.
They are touching.
Did we make a token for those? I can't remember. I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had a few.
There.
Yeah.
I'll spawn a healing spirit from a level 3 spell slot.
What does
On-
that do?
So it increases
Extra
it with
D6.
one additional d6 on Urdon.
Okay. Healing spirit. But did you have a token, or does it not use a token?
I
Well, it's
don't see a
intangible
token
anyway.
for it.
Put something on it.
It is intangible anyway. But yes, we'll put
Yeah,
a spirit
can't
totem.
Okay.
Square.
Yeah.
Right. There we go.
I don't see a token.
There. That was the
okay.
one. Yeah, that was
Let's
Just
on her.
on,
Yeah.
and
Like a
that
birdie.
spell is a bonus action. So
Yes.
yeah, a birdie is perfect.
yes. That's your bonus action, which means you can still attack. You can still attack.
Please do.
Yes. The first razor blast.
All right.
22 to hit, 17 piercing.
All right. Yes, that definitely hits him in the back, penetrating his armor. But he's still up.
Okay, in that case, I follow up. 16, that might miss, or
16 will miss. Yes.
okay. Yeah, that's my round then.
Okay.
I'll just move back a bit.
All right, Everall, you're faced against one lone, very injured hobgoblin. There are pieces of flesh torn off his shoulders. His face looks pretty fucked up, to be honest.
I'm not sure if it's even worth it.
Not even worth it. Damn.
I'm gonna try put the hammer to his face
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
Right.
ambulance.
for 15 points of damage.
Oh yeah, he is gone.
And then I look at the other one behind the air, the wall of air, and I say, "Will you be next?"
If you're gonna ask, he's just like, nah. But he's
Good
maybe a little
man.
overconfident for someone that just lost all his troops.
If you want that wall gone, Everett, let me know.
Not yet.
Okay.
So that's your turn.
I will get a bit closer.
Get your ass here, man.
This feels like the duel of the fates a little bit with the shields going up in between. Okay, Zardes.
Can you put that on?
All right.
Dance battle.
So how are these? How are these? This guy in front of me is the normal goblin.
There
Or is the
is
captain?
the lower one is the regular goblin. The upper one is the captain.
And the up one is a captain. Okay. So. And are they both heavily armored? Or?
They are wearing, I think, maybe splint. I'll double check that. Chainmail and a shield. They have. The captain has half plate and no shield.
And a big sword. Okay,
Yes,
very
a great
well.
sword.
So I will start with moving. I will move here. I will attack the one below me here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Jesus! I will attack him again for 13.
That is a miss.
And then I will move away from him so he can make me an attack opportunity.
Okay, just that guy.
Just that guy, yes.
Alright, so he swings with his longsword and he has an extra d4 on that. Which might hit you. Nope, 19.
That's just a miss. I will get those 3d6 of healing.
2d6.
Wasn't it third level? Ah, yeah, it is. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
2d6.
1d6 and an extra d6.
Okay, so it's only 7. Okay.
Yes, 7 back.
Yeah, no problem. Okay. And can I stay here?
You can stay over his body, sure.
Or what happens when he wakes up? Like,
You'll see.
okay, probably, it probably doesn't make sense. Okay, it doesn't make sense. So I will step back here so this guy can make me an attack opportunity.
Okay. Well, it's just like difficult terrain to move through your companion, so that would just be a case of, he gets up and then has to move out or something like that. But in any case,
then he will
we
have
do
to
it this
suffer.
way, he will get an attack of
better I
opportunity.
suffer.
Yeah.
Better I suffer. Yeah.
So it is a miss anyway.
Oh, that's good. That's even better. Okay, and that's it. I didn't do much.
So
Poseidon, why
Erlon,
have you forsaken me?
you regain 2d6 hit points.
Yes.
Remind me to explain to you later why this is a really good thing.
Oh, I know also have a very good plan. So plus 9.
So you're
Yes.
now conscious and prone.
And now kill them all.
I stumble up, I take a chug of my floss, I say, I think it's time the gloves come off. And I fall down face flat on the floor. And suddenly there's a giant scorpion where I just fell down.
Nice.
Okay. So I will need to import a giant scorpion real quick. So you're using
Normally I'm the one
polymorph,
that
in other
summons.
words.
Yes.
Good man. I see we're not so different. Like, I'm a druid. You're whatever you are. We're the
You
same
whatever
thing.
you are.
I'm from the water. I turn into animals. I use lightning and storm and water magic. I mean,
He's a pirate.
We're not so different, me and you. I call in thunder from the skies, tidal waves. I shapeshift. We're the
Yeah,
same.
get a room.
Let's not. Let's not. But we're good friends. I like you.
also I instruct my I instruct my companion as well to just assist on attacking my targets.
Presumably before you transform into a scorpion.
Yes.
I'm just going to move you back over in this direction, and you should have control of that token. If you want the stats, you just
I'll
shift
put it back here
click.
so I can see. Sorry.
Oh, wait, hang on. You're supposed to see from the scorpion. It's just a... Okay, there we go. And the,
Yes,
going
thank you.
on?
That works.
That
That
is a
works.
scorpion.
the scorpion has blind sight 60 as well, so let me fix that for you. real quick.
Yeah, giant scorpion. That's it. Awesome. I cannot do my attacks anymore because I used my action, so I'm just gonna stand here and look pretty, and collect my. Actually, one of the claws is a hook instead of a claw.
Very good. And we're on to the one remaining hobgoblin, which is actually dead, right? So that's just the initiative goblin. He's gone, so it's Ayu. The storm rages on.
Well, shit. What do I do now? Fuck.
Wasn't there one hobgoblin still standing?
There is.
The captain's... Oh, right, yes, there is, sorry. Yes, you're right. He is down there, and he can try and longsword into Zardos.
He
20 will hit.
succeeds.
1 point of damage.
Oh well, better than nothing.
Do I have to roll initiative for him again? Seriously?
Because put in an initiative for every token.
You will kill him next time. If we're being honest. I know you.
Level 12, I'm taking Sentinel, okay? Then I can kill more stuff.
That's okay, only you can see that. And me. Are you? Yes, what do you want to do?
This changes a lot of things. I was going to summon a spirit and start healing, but I don't seem to need to do that anymore.
I need to get up, which was the most important part.
That is fair. That is fair. I'm just gonna produce Flame the Hobgoblin, seeing as the other. Spike. Fuck it.
Right. A Constitution save.
Looks
sorry,
like
the
a
hob-
From the
frostbite.
guy right behind.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, he was immune to my fire, so let's see how he does with the chill.
He fails the chill and takes full damage.
Yay!
8 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
He does indeed.
Good.
Anything else with your move or bonus actions?
No, that's it. I ain't got
Then we
shit else
move-
to do.
We move on to them. And yes, we'll start with that guy that has disadvantage, advantage, disadvantage. And he's going to go on Zardos. Because he has the flanking there. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's 1 hit for 3 piercing and 4 fire.
2 hits.
2? Oh, a
You
20.
have a
Yes,
20, yeah.
I see that now.
4 plus 5 plus 3 plus. Okay.
The second Razor Blast sees a huge scorpion in front of it and is going to stab that.
Wise man.
Oh, shit, double crits. That's a lot of damage and they all hit. Let's see, Fausto is adding it up, I believe. 52 points of damage.
Still standing.
That
Still a
healing.
scorpion.
Yeah, the scorpion had 81 hit points, so you're good to go at the moment. The Hobgoblin captains, one is flanking with the other guy on Zada, so he's gonna do 2 greatsword attacks on him. So a 21 will hit, and
Yep.
a crit will hit, and fortunately the extra damage is only on the first attack, and it's 3d6. So only 6 more. So that's 17.5. There you go.
All
Very
right.
good.
Starting to feel it, man.
Yeah, you are. The second hobgoblin captain, just sort of like gives Everil a grin and is like, "Don't worry, matey. We've got plenty more troops where they came from." And he actually sort of just turns his back on you and rounds the corner. And then you can hear sort of banging.
Gak, why am I not seeing that bodies surrounding me?
Gak, indeed.
Bonus action. Wait. I'm trying to move the healing spirit onto Zadas, but I can only move the scorpion, it seems.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if I gave you on the control or not, and now it's not doing much. So where would you like to move it? To Zardas.
Onto Zadas, just leave it there.
Cheers.
And then I will start shooting. Still the Razor Blast, that's closest.
Yep. That is a hit, and you don't need to make the second attack because the first one does kill him. However,
Okay.
as he dies, he explodes in a blast of
What?
shrapnel. Hang on a second.
God
Great.
damn it.
This is both a good and a bad thing.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
maybe.
Well, it's going to affect everyone is my point. So I'm just fixing
Is it
these.
fire?
It is not.
Huh.
So he explodes in shrapnel. So creatures within 10 feet. So that is
Also his
essentially-
friend. Huh.
also his friends. Yes. Take 28 piercing or half on a save. So they need to make
Piercing
some-
damage. Oh, nice. Dexterity. I have advantage because I'm a barb.
Oh, whoa. That's a lot.
Okay, so I
Yes.
take a quarter of it, so 7.
They all but one of them. The other Razor Blast takes only half, which is what 14.
14, yeah.
He's not looking well. The other guys take full, which is actually enough to kill both them. And of course the Scorpion. Yeah. Wait, did the Scorpion get a 21 on his dex save?
Yes, he did.
Many legs.
So
Many
your
legs.
second attack, you can target someone else if you like. But
Yeah,
the Scorpion
the
is
other
kind
Razor
of...
Blast.
I would say...
I have
you know what? It's a
sharpshooter.
freaking 29. Yeah, it's not going to matter. Okay, so the good thing is, he dies. The bad thing is...
More
He also
saving throw.
explodes.
Yes, doing an additional 28 points of damage. You what the hell? You both make your saves, taking 14 damage, and the Scorpion has 1 hit point remaining.
They're exploding every. Wow!
I would have fucking died otherwise. If I would have
Bullseye!
been on my normal form, I would have died.
You
Yes,
know,
well, you did not. So, for the time being, it seems like that wall of wind is actually segregating the battlefield. So, do you wish
it's
to
probably gonna be
withdraw?
only up for about 30 seconds, so...
Yes, do you wish to do anything with that time?
I would like to.
What shall we do, people?
Yeah, what about the Spirit Guardian?
I wanna do a
Sorry,
conga and
healing
do the
spirit.
spirit.
It's been up for 2 rounds yet. So
Can we still use it or?
The Spirit Guardian is, it's not the same as that healing spirit, is it?
No, sorry, the healing spirit. I want to say sorry.
Hmm.
It is
Can
an
we
healing
still
use
it
spirit.
We can still use it for 8 more rounds, right? So we can conga
Yeah, I
run
know,
through it.
but I remember last time
We have combat rules
fight.
to avoid
Yeah.
it's being nerfed a little bit. So the question is how long you are waiting, because technically if you do nothing, more troops are going to turn up.
Well,
Bottleneck.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I can heal myself, then we can, retreat here and try. But I don't know. Can we still use this spirit or not?
If there's no combat, let's just say that this healing spirit is essentially rage.
Okay, so let's say one last round.
One last round, and if there's no combat, it
All
ends.
right. So, Avril, what do you do?
Going back to you guys. Yep, that's it.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So I will get a bit of spirit. Wow. And
Guys, there's a lot of dead hobgoblins down there. Oh.
Then I will drop the scorpion and take that last round of spirit on my own person instead. So that's a little bit more important point.
Okay.
alright.
So that's 2d6, right?
do we actually have potions?
I'm
have
sure you
a-
do.
Man, I don't
I
even
have
have
a
a potion
potion.
of healing. Never
I
found a
have
potion of healing in
potion of
30
greater
sessions.
healing.
You've got
There's a
greater
potion of healing in the party loot.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think
I've been holding on to a potion of greater healing.
I just found something that invigorated us as well, so...
Okay,
That's
well, Zada's is at 25% strength, so...
Everybody come here.
I,
I've got this.
yeah, but wait, are we going... So, you said more people are coming and that wall will only last
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Okay. Urdon,
Give me a
do you have
few
any
seconds.
magical tricks to enclose us somehow?
I can summon a wall just like that.
About how long will it last?
Oh, a minute.
Yeah.
And
all I
I
need.
could turn into a T-Rex.
That's always a wonderful thing, I must say. I don't see why you would turn into a scorpion when you can turn into a T-Rex. But okay.
Because of the room I had.
Okay.
It is a bit squishy with a 15-foot ceiling.
Yeah, well, I mean, okay, I can do a wall that lasts 10 minutes, but it's still not enough for a short rest. I mean,
I can heal the entire. Trust me.
how much time do you need?
Give me at least 4 rounds.
4 rounds is okay.
T-Rex
Forget
size,
I'm a druid.
miniature size.
See, that's the problem.
Okay, then
yeah.
then everybody behind inside this corridor. And Gak, you maybe stay there to keep an eye on both the south and the west in case something comes. And show us your healing, are you?
It does occur to you guys that it is entirely possible that the cultists are unaware of the secret passage.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking also.
The secret passage was just a dead end anyway, so they can't come from there.
That's true.
And rest there if that's what we need. But I don't know. Are we so low? I mean, if we got some for me, we can continue. Or do you?
I still
I'm actually
have my
quite
unicorn
fine.
spirit.
What do you?
I have my unicorn spirit, which is an AoE heal on every healing spell I do, and I
Okay.
have a lot of spell slots left.
Okay, then let's just heal a bit and then continue.
Should I consume this nice little potion I found before as well, maybe?
Save it.
Yeah, save it. Save it for when somebody goes down and you pour it in them.
I do take a chunk of my drink again, and will use a level 3 spell slot for healing myself.
Save your healing spell until after I'm done doing some.
Yeah,
healing.
see what Ayu can do, and then if you still need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wait then.
Because
Ayu,
all
what can
my
you do?
spells become AoE heal. So
Okay.
if you're within 30 feet,
Well, actually, it's
30 feet.
all spells in the radius.
Mhm.
All healing
only if
spells.
All
I
healing
heal.
spells affect everyone.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's what I'm saying. Like, so
So you
his
cast a
own
cure
spell
wounds
will
on
be
me,
doubled.
and what do you say?
let's do that in the secret hall passage though.
Yeah, okay, but here it's
Uh,
fine.
24.
So you heal
Is
me
it- isn't
24,
that-
and everybody heals, right?
It's a higher level cast, so that's not 24, it's 48, isn't it?
No, it's
No,
already done.
that's all together. It's already done.
It's a 4th level, yeah.
Spirit
And another
totem.
27. I will make you the total for it.
Oh, I see what it is. I thought it was doubling the healing effect. Sorry, no, it's
So
just affecting
everybody
like...
heals. Everybody heals 51 points.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a really good healer.
Um,
How much more do you need?
Me another 30.
I think I can work in 30 with my assortment. I'll give you a level 3.
Okay, let me just check something on
And
the
that's
map.
all I've got for you. I'm gonna save the
Okay,
rest
that's
of my
fine. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, no, fine. That's good.
And I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna cast.
I can toss a low-level cure wounds on you as well if you want it.
If well, it's okay. I'm 10 down. Save it for when we go down. What are you doing, Urdo? A fire shield?
I'm gonna cast a fire shield when everybody's doing their thing. I'm gonna cast a fire shield on myself.
All right. Okay,
Which
then I guess
okay.
yeah. If
The
somebody hits
protective
you,
version.
Which version?
The cold shield. So I have resistance to fire damage, and when they hit me, I do cold damage.
nice.
Alright, so let's just give you a little aura to remember.
That's actually very good for this mission. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That I wanted to cast it in between, but I didn't have time in the combat. So
Yeah. That was pretty hectic. Okay, guys, I think we're ready then.
Yes, indeed.
And then before I hear the word that we might encounter, like I want to listen around, and just before I hear people coming in, I want to cast a spell. So I don't want to wait for that. So I want to wait a few rounds until we actually find that there's people coming in.
Huh?
I want to prepare a spell, like for when they start actually coming in, because we're waiting right now for the wall to drop, right?
But the wall dropped already. I think it was only 3 rounds, so that's
All
it.
right.
It's
Yeah.
finished. Yeah.
Then I
Wall is
misunderstood.
gone.
My apologies.
Okay, so I guess let's go.
Uh,
We're going down, right? That's where the guy went.
Yes, he did. And you can hear from up ahead and actually see in the far distance some illumination, and it appears to be coming from a roar of liquid lava as it moves past, and a hammering of forges at work.
Oh Jesus!
Line of sight is set correctly, right?
Yeah, because it's full of light. It's
Yes,
full of light.
it's full of light.
That's why.
Yeah,
That's why
okay,
we-
then, yeah.
But technically, it is downstairs as well, so you probably don't have a full line of sight to those guys.
Okay.
You definitely don't have a shot from here.
Uldon, how are you at
Yeah, okay,
big-
I
big-
didn't know
big spell.
how
If
big
they
of a
stay
difference
exactly
stairs
as they
were.
are, I have a perfect
That's
shot
a good
on them if I
question,
get down there.
Eric. I'm not entirely sure. I think you can, if you can cast, like,
It has to be on your spell
on your
list.
spell list.
Yes.
Hmm.
You don't have to have it prepared, of course, but if you're a druid, it must be a spell that is also druid.
Yeah, if they stay within the line they are, I can hit quite a few of them.
You do not have direct line of sight.
who
They're down
has
the
the
stairs.
spell haste on their list? 'Cause I've
The
been
spell-
holding on to this scroll of haste that I haven't used yet.
The spell haste, me be able to cast this. However, this is not something I have in my personal arsenal at this point.
I will hand it off to him then. I can't make use of it. I thought it was on my spell list. It is not.
Okay, but plan, because are those
I have a
guys
lightning
coming?
bolt.
Did they see us or what's going on?
There's definitely at least one guy that knows what's going on.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, like those guys that was in that room, are they moving?
You
To-
can't. Oh, down the end of the hall. They see. You can't
Yeah, I
see
see.
him exactly. Like you can see the glow and you can hear the sound of it. But like those
Okay.
stairs descend down 20 feet.
Okay, I will go on the supposition that they didn't see us. So let's
Okay.
plan an
Hang on a
attack.
second, because as you're sitting there planning,
Yeah.
you see a priestly figure duck their head out,
There.
and then all of a sudden, there is a fireball coming towards you. Unless you want to counterspell that.
Counterspell.
All right.
Good man. Good man.
And then the
I
second
just-
one pops out
I
and
just-
does the same.
I just flick my fingers again. Wait, don't stop. We're busy. Wait, we're planning. 1 second.
Yes, but the second one you were unable to stop.
But are we surprised again? What's going on?
You're not
Can we-
surprised
can we
because both
ask or-
sides are tensed, but like they're popping out while you guys are hiding in there. So I don't know. If you want, we
mean-
could roll initiative.
Yeah, maybe we can take cover before they shoot.
Because
Alright.
yeah, I can't be surprised. So
Well, you know what? It is 10 to 11. This is going to be a protracted
Yeah, it's probably going to be a
fight.
big fight.
It's probably
right?
going to be 40 minutes to an hour. So,
Yeah.
with that said, will our heroes be able to face off the entire temple? Is it true that they're incredibly alert and waiting for these guys? Well, we'll find out in the next episode, which will hopefully be in 2 weeks. But you will be able to join us again next week for our alternating Monday night group led by none other than DM Fausto. That is Tales of the Yawning Portal. And thank you, Cam, for joining us tonight.
Can we keep him? Mom, can we keep it?
Certainly it will not be the last time that we see Ken, I am sure. We will also have to check in and see what the situation is with Urt. But yes, it's entirely possible. We shall see. So yes, tune in next time to see the result of that. Thanks for joining us, guys, and have a great week. Bye.
Bye bye.